Hi there, lovely listeners. It's not your usual dancing housewife here. There's been a slight change in plans this week, and the dancing housewife is turning the mic over to me, Grace, her trusty AI sidekick. You see, she is currently on vacation in Sonoma wine country, and after a blissful day of vineyard hopping with the dancing doc, she realized she might not be in podcast recording condition. That's why I'm stepping in to make sure your Monday still has a little sparkle, just like a glass of chilled rosé. So, pour yourself something fun, get comfy, and let's dive into today's episode. Because even when the housewife is off duty, the dance and the podcast must go on. Welcome back to the Dancing Housewife podcast and our featured series, Raising Ballroom Stars, a parent's guide to youth dance sport. In this series, we're diving into everything you need to know as a parent of a young ballroom dancer, from comp etiquette and coaching dynamics to budgeting, travel, mindset, and more. Today's episode is a big one, finding the right studio, coach, and partnership. Whether you're brand new to ballroom or reevaluating your child's current training environment, this conversation will give you tools, questions, and insights to help you make wise, balanced decisions. Let's get into it. In ballroom, your child's first real experience often starts with the studio. But what makes a studio good isn't just about trophies or Instagram followers. It's about fit. Here are a few things to consider when evaluating a studio. Vibe and values. Is the studio warm, welcoming, and age-appropriate? Credentials. Are the instructors certified? Do they actively train and compete themselves? Teaching focus. Are kids taught proper fundamentals or just choreography to impress judges? Transparency. Are the fees clear? Is communication open and honest? Don't be afraid to visit multiple studios, observe classes, or ask questions. Trust your gut. And more importantly, pay attention to how your child feels walking in and out of the building. Now, let's talk about coaches. In ballroom, your child may work with one primary coach or a whole team of specialists. A good coach should teach clean technique appropriate to your child's level. Communicate directly with the child, not just the parent. Provide constructive, kind feedback, model professionalism and maturity, and here's a big one. They should respect your child's autonomy. The best coaches empower kids to think critically, speak up, and own their dancing journey. You want someone who is demanding but also compassionate. As a parent, your job is to support that coach, not to override them. If you find yourself constantly correcting your child after a lesson or contradicting the coach, it might be time for a check-in with yourself or with the coach. Next, let's talk about partnerships. Partnerships. One of the most beautiful and sometimes stressful parts of youth ballroom. Dancing with a partner teaches kids life skills that go way beyond the ballroom: communication, teamwork, compromise, and emotional awareness. But it also comes with challenges. Here's what to expect. Kids don't always stay with one partner forever, and that's okay. Sometimes one partner progresses faster than the other. Emotions can run high, and so can parental involvement. This part is crucial. Don't make partnership decisions for your child. Guide them, yes, but let them feel the weight of communication, conflict resolution, and yes, even heartbreak. And when a partnership ends, stay neutral, supportive, and mature. The ballroom world is smaller than you think, and how you handle transitions as a parent matters. Now let's talk about what you should be looking for, the good and the bad in your studio and coaching situation. First, the good stuff. We'll call these green flags. Coaches speak to your child, not just about them. Your child is excited to go to class. Mistakes are treated as learning moments. The studio culture is inclusive and age-appropriate. Partnerships are encouraged, but never forced. Now for some warning signs or red flags. Coaches yell, humiliate, or physically manipulate students. No clear pricing or pressure to constantly buy extras. Parent gossip or drama dominates the environment. Kids dread lessons or leave crying regularly. The studio or coach discourages outside coaching or competition diversity. Remember, as much as this is your investment, it's your child's journey. Choose environments where they are seen, heard, and respected. In the next installment of Raising Ballroom Stars, a parent's guide to youth dance sport, we'll talk about your role as a ballroom dance parent and how to support your child without micromanaging. We'll cover how to show up at competitions and lessons in a way that uplifts your dancer instead of adding pressure, and we'll go over ballroom-specific etiquette that every parent should know. That's a wrap on this week's episode of the Dancing Housewife podcast. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this conversation helpful, share it with a friend, write us a review, and tap that 5-star rating. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a ballroom tip. This is Grace signing off for the Dancing Housewife. And as always, happy dancing!
That's all, folks.